Going on YouTube? This is just kind of a update on my Kershaw Camp 10. I've had this one for going on about a year now, and as you can tell, I've done some slight modifications to it. This is still the same thing that I had last time I did a video on it. Yeah, just flattened out the back side of the hand guard, I guess you'd call it. And still got the real minor jimping, but as of recently, I'm sure you guys can tell that the blade is a little different. I finally got the rest of the coating sanded off, and I patinaed it with mustard. Yeah, hey, get out of there, Max. I know I know you want Daddy to cut it, but he's doing something else. The mustard patina on it turned out badass. I think it looks awesome. I didn't quite have all of the grits of sandpaper that I normally use whenever I sand on steel. Normally I start with 150 and then I go from. He's trying to baton with it. That's his little baton that I made him. Normally I start with a 150 grit and then I go to. I just progress through the grits. I think I had 150, 200, 300, 400, 800, 1500, and 2000. I was missing the 200, the 300, so I had to go. I see it, Bo. So I had to go straight from the what the hell? Damn it! Straight from the 150 to a 400. Which took me a while, but I mean, I still got a good polish on the flat edge of the blade. I mean, it's real smooth. Slides in real nice. Slides in and out of the sheath real nice. No, we don't cut bricks. But yeah, this thing's still just an absolute boss. This was my first big chopper, and kind of fell to the wayside once I got the Leroy, but that was nice of you. Thanks, Max. But with all these Leroy fails surfacing, kind of makes me a little uneasy, taking that knife out, doing anything with it, really. I mean, even after having my fail, and then Black Anchor Outdoors, they had a failed one, and now this most recent one, Blue Collar Blade Reviews. Come on, Max. Hey, set that over there. Blue Collar Blade Reviews fail. Man, it's just, I mean, it clearly states that, Schrade needs to do something different. This ACR 13, it's not working for the. He's trying to baton with it. It's not working with the big blade. Chris at Prepared Mind 101, we had talked about. He's trying to talk him into making a 1070 version of it, which I think would be amazing, and I hope that they do that. So, if anybody out there still has a failed Leroy, maybe they should hint around to Schrade that they need to make one out of 1070, because this 1070 that old Jessica X is made of, it's a badass. On another note, here's another little something I haven't had time to do a review on or do a video on. Becker BK39. I've had this one for about a month. Man, I really like this knife. Blade Jockey, I told you this was going to be the next one on the list, and yeah, that was a file I started to make into a knife, Max. You know what that is. This thing is absolutely fucking badass too, man. I mean, for it, as light as it is, it chops just as good, if not. Well, I'm not gonna say better, because I honestly don't think it chops better than the Camp 10. just because the big wide belly that the Camp 10 has on it, and you know the mass and the length that the Camp 10 has on the BK9 or BK. We'll just call it a BK9, even though it's a BK39 because clearly states BK9 right there. Just some different trimmings on it. I plan on doing some modifications to this one, later on down the road. I plan on stripping it, sanding it, getting some, hopefully, micarta handles for it. But, man, micarta handles are just so goddamn expensive, You're already in for, a $100 knife. And then once you go getting a Kydex sheath, which the sheath that comes with this is absolute garbage. I don't like it at all. I think for a $100 knife, they should, at least add in a good Kydex sheath. At least the Kydex sheath, and then maybe down the road, you could shell out the money for the $50 for fucking handle scales. It's worth it in the long run, to go ahead and do it because the grivery is way too slick. That's why I've got this type of tape wrapped around it. It's actually old school electrical tape. What's up, Bo? Well, we don't cut bricks. You know that. You can beat on that sucker all you want. Go ahead. But yeah, I'm still working on putting this one through its paces. I've done some work with it here and there. I haven't really taken it out a whole lot. I've taken it out a couple times. Took it down to a creek one time. My wife actually noticed when I was cutting with it. She was like, "Damn, I think that one cuts better than just about any of your other knives that I've seen." And I kind of beg to differ a little bit, but it's definitely still a badass knife. Definitely like it. But yeah. This one goes back to Blue Collar Blade Reviews. Man, that really sucks that you had that shit happen, man. I know I was absolutely just let down like a motherfucker whenever mine failed. But talk with Andrew Bledsoe and maybe shoot Chris at Prepared Mind 101. Shoot him, a comment on something on one of his videos. Let him know what happened. Maybe he'll help you. But man, that's just terrible. Don't give up on Leroy. I tell you what, my second one, it's a boss, but it's terrible. Terrible, man. Terrible. Have a good one, guys.